During her time as Prime Minister, she presided over a period of... Ladies and gentlemen, Lady Thatcher.
And I have to say, my friends, that the recent harsh sentences imposed on Mr. Wei and Mr. Wang have caused dismay in the wider world. Are still readable in the language of today, predate Europe's assimilation of those techniques by many centuries. He reasoned that Hong Kong's continued success and prosperity are important for China and could only be achieved by preserving the system which created Hong Kong's success and by allowing Hong Kong's people to run their own affairs in their own way. That is the only basis on which I agreed, or could have agreed, to sign the joint declaration on Hong Kong's future in 1984. And despite the doubts that have sometimes been cast in the intervening 12 years on whether one country, two systems will really preserve Hong Kong's way of life, I still profoundly believe in Mr. Deng Xiaoping's commitment and that of his successors to honoring his pledges in China's name to trade and investment. And second, because exposed to the same competitive pressures driving us to produce. China has legitimate strategic interests just as the rest of us do, and is entitled to be treated with respect and consistency in accordance with its status. In recent years, the consistency has too often been lacking, as the United States in particular has given China a bewildering mixture of signals rather than a clear and consistent statement of its intentions with other countries in the region. The question is not whether China is a beneficiary of globalization. International rules on intellectual property must be strictly observed, because that goes to the heart of a country's reputation as a reliable and dependable trade partner with whom other countries want to do business. In other words, my friends, if China is to benefit to the fullest extent from the rising tide of Asia's prosperity, she will need to go further and faster in releasing market forces and creating a dependable framework for business. The question is rather whether China can benefit even more. And the answer to that is yes.
Ministers, ambassadors,